We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Stay tuned for Rockies baseball next.
Yo, what is up, YouTube? John Gray changed his number. Anyway, John Gray, this is his 25th start, 10-7, 5.09 ERA, 132.2 innings, 1.55 whip, 1.55 whip, 54 walks, 130 strikeouts. I think I saw. Happy Friday, guys. We made it to Friday, and we made it to Coors Field safely as the Dodgers will step in. Well, the Dodgers are in town here in Colorado, and Mookie Betts is going to step in, not the whole squad. Just Mookie Betts hitting 349, 56 home runs, 117 RBIs, and has a 14-game hitting streak. And the Rockies are second in the NL West, and they are fighting for the wild card. They are 84-45, pretty good record for them this season. Their kryptonite, the LA Dodgers. They are 5 games back behind the West, but they are first in the NL West. First in the NL wild card, as they're trying to keep that spot because they want a home field advantage. So then, if they win that game, they'll probably go to LA for the NLDS, as this one's hit the left center field, and that will drop down for a base hit. So a leadoff single for the one and only Mookie Betts, and good speeds at first already for the Dodgers, and that is not what you want. And that will bring in Justin Turner. Alright, first pitch, foul it off, strike one, 95-mile-per-hour fastball right there from Gray. Pretty good pitch. Alright, a 1-1.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Individual matchup numbers against John
1-1.
Gray. He's got 8 hits in
hit to left field. This one's high. But that one's gonna get. Turner got under that one, and Mookie Betts will tag up to second. But 1 out here in the top of the first, as that was a warning track ball.
Batting third with second baseman Matt Beatty.
Alright, that'll bring in Matt Beatty, hitting 406, 48 bombs, and 108 RBIs this season, with Mookie Betts at second. First pitch from Gray, hit up the middle, right back up the middle. John Gray missed that one, and it's going to be 1-0 Dodgers early here in Colorado. I thought John Gray made the play, but he missed it, and that's an RBI single. Look at the new Rocky, Josh Bell. This is the first time we see him in a Rockies uniform, and he doesn't like talking about the Dodgers, especially what we did to him in Pittsburgh and to the Pittsburgh Pirates, where we won like 27-1 or 20 to something one day. They absolutely dominated the Pirates this season, which was absolutely awesome. But anyway, 1-0 Dodgers. John Gray with the first pitch, outside ball one. Dom Nunez catching for John Gray in this game. 1-0 to Bellinger. And now jammed him. This ball will be caught twice.
Inciarte is there now, and he has it.
Ender Inciarte with the catch.
Now at the plate, Max Muncy first at bat for him.
I'll bring in Max Muncy hitting 350.
In the National League batting race.
52 bombs, 114 RBI, second in the NL.
But I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best
1-0.
hitters for average.
And fouled 1-1. I mean 0-1, excuse me, 1-1. What am I talking about? I gotta get with the program sometimes. 0-1.
You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't
and
matter.
And now 1-1 to Max
It's a
Muncy.
major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
1-1.
Yeah, one of the best hitters, and truly blessed
fouled
by the
1-2.
God, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
1-2 in the pitch. Strike.
Curveball that
Foul.
time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep the
Max Muncy staying alive. 1-2. And hit the left center field. And Story will catch it.
Is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. We'll move on to the bottom half.
All right, let's go to the bottom of the first. Alright, Clayton Kershaw's our pitcher.
Clayton Kershaw.
27 start, 23-0, 2.2, 27 ERA, 186 innings of work, 170 hits, 0.95 whip, 6 walks, and 120 strikeouts for the one and only Clayton Kershaw. He's having a phenomenal year, and Trevor Story will lead this off. The Rockies dominated him once, though, this season. And we're at Coors Field, so you know that ball can fly. First pitch from Kershaw to Story will be hit to right. And what was I saying? This ball flies as Mookie Betts cannot make the play, and that's going to be a leadoff double for Trevor Story and the Rockies. So leadoff double, 30 is double the year for Story. On the first pitch from Clayton Kershaw. Alright, that'll bring in Ender Inciarte, hitting 284, 9 home runs and 31 RBIs. First pitch slider hit the right. Betts will catch this one. And Trevor will tag up. The throw from Betts will not be on time. So runner at third with 1 out. And now that will bring in Nolan Arenado, hitting 317, 41 home runs and 98 RBIs. This dude is having a season for the Colorado Rockies. As we're gonna pitch him. I was gonna walk him, but I don't want to be scared. First pitch to Nolan. Ball 1 low. 1-0. Clayton Kershaw already in trouble here in the bottom of the first. 2-0 with the 12-6 missing. Alright, 2-0 fastball inside from Kershaw. Hit to right. This will score the runner. Pretty sure. Betts under it. Trevor Story on the way home. The throw from Betts will not be on time, and it's a 1-1 ball game. So, sacrifice fly for Nolan Arenado. Hey, that's better than giving up a 2-run home run, as I will bring in Josh Bell. Last five games, he's been killing it for the Rockies. As this is weird to see him in a Rockies uniform, but first pitch to Bell will be strike 1. So 1-1 ball game here in Colorado at Coors Field. 0-1 from Kershaw on the slider, fouled off.
Quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
All right, 0-2, and now the 0-2 changeup will be hit to left and fouled. Look at all these fans here in Denver coming to these games because they know they're boys in purple. Are trying to make a push for the postseason, in which they will probably be in a postseason game with the wild card, as this one was hammered to left.
No mistake what he was sitting on.
So 1-out single. Alright, that'll bring in Blackman. Hitting 5th, hitting 304, 18 bombs, 59 RBIs. First pitch hit to right. Mookie Betts, man, he's busy out here. Can he get to this one? Yes, he can to end the inning. Which, if he won enough, that would have been bad. Betts caught all the outs in this inning. He was busy. Alright, Corey Seager will lead off the top of the second, hitting 398. 40 home runs, 91 RBIs. And him and Nolan Arenado are both, you know, Nolan carries the Rockies. Corey Seager's kind of a sleeper on the squad. Well, not really because of the batting average. But the home run category and the RBIs, he's a sleeper. You don't do that often. Well, he does it often, it's just not mentioned as much. 1-0 to Corey Seager. And the 1-0 pitch from Gray will be hit fouled. And I think I just missed a bomb right there. That was the way that ball, the way that bat hit the ball. That sounded pretty good. 2-1. Alright, 2-1 pitch to Corey Seager. And now hit up the middle, and that'll be a base hit for Seager.
This is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to
lead off single.
Look at our leaders in hits so far. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League.
Yeah, so a leadoff single for Corey Seager. We'll take it, man. Alright, that'll bring in Will Smith, hitting 360, 29 bombs. Didn't see the RBI average. RBI. How many RBIs he has? It did hit a 73. There we go. It's career high 73, but it's his second year and it's his first full season. 1-0 and the 1-0 pitch from Gray. And now 2-0. Last 4 games, 8 RBIs for Smith. 2-0.
Great job not swinging at pitcher's pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, He's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 and now 2-2. Great slider right there from John Gray. Made it look like a ball and it came in for a strike. 2-2 and now this one's hit the left and this one will not. That will not drop. And that will be a double play. No, it won't. Could have had a double play. I was too busy being stupid with Seager over there. I couldn't get him back, and now we're bringing Jock Peterson hitting 319, 37 home runs, 81 RBIs. And Jock Peterson, man, he's had a great history here at Colorado. And at Coors Field, first pitch, strike one fastball, 98 miles per hour from John Gray. An early swing. Alright, 0-1. Yeah, now 1-1.
Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Seager leads off first with 1 away.
And now hit, and what a play. Well, what an attempt by Josh Bell missing that one, but at least he tried to make an attempt, a single for Jock Peterson. That probably feels good for him, especially leaving Chicago, not having the best series there. Yes, he did hit a home run in that series, but pretty sure that felt good to get a hit. And now the corners are in, Nolan and Bell. First pitch, strike one. If I could hit it over Nolan's head and it dropped, Seager might score. 1 and now 1-1. Alright, 1-1. And hit, and this ball will not get through. That will be a double play to end the top of the second. Good play right there from Rogers. John Gray loving it. Alright, former Dodger Yasiel Puig stepping in, hitting 308 for the Rockies. The first pitch fastball, strike one. Last 3 games, 3 home runs and 8 RBIs for Yasiel. The 0-1-12-6, 1-1. Hey, 1-1 changeup from Kershaw to Yasiel Puig. Hit to right. And Mookie Betts will catch this one out here in the bottom of the second. The Giants are beating Arizona. Not what they want. And now they'll bring in Brendan Rodgers, hitting 298. 3 for 20 or 3 for 50 in his last 3 games. I don't know what I saw there. That will be an out, 2 outs. Grounded to Muncy and he just took it to the bag. And now they'll bring in Dom Nunez, hitting 251. 12 home runs and 37 RBIs. Man, probably he has the lowest average on the team, but that's pretty good for a low average. As Betts will catch it. That's what it looks like, though. He has, in the starting lineup, he has the lowest out of all the Rockies. But that honestly ain't too bad. 251. At least he's getting hits. Not every at bat, but he reaches. Alright, 1-0 to Mookie Betts. Scored the first run in this game for both teams. Well, not for both teams, but scored the first run in the game. And then the Rockies scored Trevor Story on the sacrifice. And now 2-1. So, no runs scored in the second for both teams. So here we are in the top of the third, 2-1. And now hit the bell. And Mookie Betts versus Gray. And Betts will lose that battle. Yeah, now bringing Turner 0 for 1, looking to extend that hitting streak. Alright, first pitch. Strike one. Man, 98. Crazy. Alright, 0-1 and now the 0-1 pitch from Gray to Turner. I mean, from Gray to Justin Turner, 1-1. Alright, 1-1 and now hit and Story will ground it, throw it to first touch.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Alright, now bringing that Beatty 1 for 1. Single.
From his first at bat.
And RBI.
Now here's the pitch.
Alright, first pitch, outside ball 1. Don't want to give anything for Matt Beatty to hammer.
The 1-0.
1-0. And now 2-0.
For ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Alright, 2-0 and now the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 to Beatty.
3-0 now.
Bellinger's on deck.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light.
3-0 and now the 3-0 pitch to Matt Beatty from Gray.
He's looking for
And to Matt Beatty from Gray will be strike 1.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 3-1 pitch.
Alright, 3-1 and now foul.
And
3-2.
fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. There's
Ball 4. Ball 4. And now they'll bring in Bellinger 0 for 1.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 0 for 1
So
here.
runner at first. And now bringing Bellinger and taking ball 1. 98 at the top of the zone. Just missed. Ball 1.
Didn't happen, but the cat
1-0 and now 2-0.
2 balls and no strikes to count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the
2-0
plate.
and now the
You can bet
pitch.
he's
2-1.
hit the fastball right here.
Alright, 2-1 and now fouled back 2-2.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball.
2-2. Pitch from Gray to Bellinger.
Full
Ball
count to
3.
Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion.
3-2. Muncie's on deck. The 3-2 pitch. There goes Beatty. Well,
And
Beatty took off late,
the
but
field here is now
that don't matter. The ball 4 to
That's back-to-back
Cody Bellinger.
walks
Now they'll
to
bring in
the right.
Muncie 0 for 1 with the line out.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy.
Alright, first pitch from Gray to Muncie will be strike 1.
Piece of it, strike 1.
0-1 to
0-1
Muncie.
count. Here it is.
Now 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Alright, 1-1 to Max Muncie. The 1-1 pitch from Gray will be hit up the middle for a base hit, and that will bring in a run. 2-1 ball game here in Colorado as Matt Beatty will score from second. We'll take that. And now they'll bring in Seager 1 for 1 with the single.
Here's
Oh,
Corey
first
Seager.
pitch will be hit to right field but fouled.
Seager.
1 to Corey Seager. 2-1 ball game here in the top of the third. 2 outs. Runners at first and second. And now 0-2.
Doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Hey, down 0-2. He better be leery of this guy's nasty
Alright,
changeup.
0-2.
He has the ability to bury it down
now
and away,
1-2.
down and in, wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Alright, 1-2. The pitch from Gray. 2-2.
And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here's the 2-2.
2 and now hit, and this ball will be hit to Rogers, thrown to first, and that will end the top of the third. But we do regain the lead. 2-1 ball game here in Colorado. And John Gray will lead off the bottom of the third, hitting 137. First pitch, strike 1. And I'm talking about position players about the worst batting average, because I mentioned when Dom Nunez had a 251, I said that's actually okay. Yes, it's not the best one in the lineup for the position. Not the best one in the lineup, but I was talking about position players. If you guys saw John Gray seeing the 137 and then being like, John Gray has the worst one, but talking about position players, so 1 out though. And I'll bring a Story 1 for 1, doubled in his first AB on the first pitch he saw from Clayton Kershaw, and in this at bat he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. A 1-0-1 slider hit the right center field, and this will be another double for Trevor Story. Maybe a triple. No, Bellinger got that one pretty clean off the wall, but another double for Trevor Story. 31st double of the year, and now that'll bring in Ender Inciarte. Alright, first pitch 12-6 curve from Clayton Kershaw will be strike 1. Alright, 0-1 and now the 0-1 changeup. 0-2 now. Alright, 0-2 and now the 0-2 fastball will be hit and fouled. That ball was rocketed right there, and if that would have stayed fair, that definitely would have scored third. 0-2 slider will be 1-2. Alright, 1-2, and now another 1-2 slider will be hit, and that will be hit to Beatty, throw to first, 2 outs. The Story will advance to third, and now that will bring in Nolan Arenado, who already had the sacrifice fly. Alright, first pitch, 12-6 curve from Clayton Kershaw will be strike 1.
2 outs here with a runner at third.
Alright, 0-1. Now the 0-1-2 seam. Hit, and what a play for Max Muncy. Bobbles it, but will still recover on time. And the Rockies will not tie this game up thanks to that man being able to at least stop that ball from going into right field.
Standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping into the box, Will Smith. And the sliders in the dirt.
1-0 to Will Smith. Alright, 2-0.
Misses 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And now hit the right center field.
Chasing after it
this ball will not drop 1 out.
And records the first out.
Alright, 1 out here in the top of the 4th for the Rockies. Now they're bringing Jack Peterson 1 for 1 with the double. I mean, with the single. That right side of the field is open. We're trying to bunt it. I know. Strike 1.
Peterson, California-born ball player, was selected in the 11th
round.
Round
0-1 to Peterson.
2010 first-year player.
Trying to lay down another bunt to the left side. Oh, we pulled back. That would have been the perfect bunt too. 0-2 now. I thought it was going to be a ball for a hot second. 3-0-2 in a foul ball.
I am very impressed with what this guy did.
Alright, 0-2 to Peterson. 4th pitch of the at-bat here from John Gray. Will be hit. And Rogers will ground it, throw it to first, 2 outs.
And there are 2 away now.
Well, 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. And now that will bring in Clayton Kershaw.
Bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
Gray 67 pitches so far in this ball game. Have yet to make it through 4 innings. Trying to get that out here in Clayton Kershaw. 1-0. And now 2-0.
It's 2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Alright, 2-0 and now 2-1.
Slider there, he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now.
Alright, hit and Bell will make the play to end the inning.
He'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order.
Oh, that'll bring in Josh Bell hitting 1 for 1. First pitch to the switch hitter will be strike 1 with the fastball. Alright, 0-1 and now the changeup. And now 0-2. Oh, 0-2 fastball.
And the pitch
will be fouled. Oh, 0-2 slider will be hit. Seager grounds it. Throw to first, 1 out.
And there's 1 away.
High hop over there on Seager. So 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th, and now they're bringing Charlie Blackmon. So 1 and now the 0-1. Well, the first pitch to him in the second AB will be hit. Hard to Beatty, but nice ground. Nice way to ground that one from Matt Beatty. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th. And now they're bringing Yasiel Puig 0 for 1.
So far, 0 for 1 with a fly.
First pitch fastball will be fouled.
On that swing as it's well wide at first.
Alright, 1 and now the 0-1-2 seam will be inside 1 and 1.
Inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Alright, 1-1-12-6 from Clayton Kershaw. Hit to left field, and Jock's not gonna even move. Yasiel Puig with a solo shot. off of his old buddy Clayton Kershaw, 38th home run of the year for Yasiel Puig.
This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys.
All right, 2-2 ball game.
Like that in the league.
All right, first pitch to Brendan Rodgers. Will be strike one.
High strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Yeah, the 1 and now the 0-1, 12-6. Hit the right field. This is gonna drop. And that will be a double for Rodgers. So a 2-out double for Brendan Rodgers. And this is, man, this is probably one of the best series to be at if you're just a baseball fan. You got the Rockies, who are second in the NL West. You got the first place Dodgers, who have dominated them all year. And you had Clayton Kershaw on the mound versus John Gray. John Gray, not that big of a name, but there's players in this lineup, in these lineups, what are big names. Like, you got Josh Bell, and then we got Cody Bellinger. They got Trevor Story, we got Corey Seager. They got Ender Inciarte, kind of a big name. We got Mookie Betts. They got Nolan Arenado. We got Max Muncy. That's going to be hit into the gap. They got Brendan Rodgers, and we got Jock Peterson and Matt Beatty, as Matt Beatty could not make the play on that one. 3-2 ball game. Dom Nunez. What a hit. But, you know, this is a pretty good series. They got Yasiel Puig. We got Justin Turner. Like, this is a fun series, and this would be one I'd love to go to in real life if these teams were the way they actually are. You know, and we got Gleyber Torres. Alright, first pitch hit the center field. This ball will carry, but will be caught from Inciarte. Alright, Rockies up 3-2 here in the top of the 5th, down by 1. First time we come up as the offense, and we're down. Alright, first pitch to Turner will be fouled, trying to keep that hit streak alive.
This year against right-handed pitching, Turner is hitting just over the benchmark 300
right now 1-1.
Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof,
right,
one of the best in the business.
2-1.
And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing the damage.
All right, 2-1 to Justin Turner. Hit the left center field. This one's high, but it's not deep. 2 outs here in the top of the 5th.
And that's the second out.
Alright, 2 outs. And now that will bring in Matt Beatty 1 for 1.
Settling in now, Matt Beatty.
Shift is on.
Shifted well to the right.
Alright, first pitch. Fouled off, strike 1.
The wind up and the
1-1.
1-1.
Only long ball in this game is from Yasiel Puig. The rest of it has been inside the park, so, you know, just base hits inside the park, and we're still waiting for our first home run of this series. Who will be the first one to hit it? 2-1. All fouled, 2-2.
But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Yeah, 2-2 to Matt Beatty. And full count.
There's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Bellinger on deck.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to
3-2
realize
and a
who's on
3-2
deck.
pitch.
I guarantee you something's
Hit,
over the
and
heart
this
of the
one
plate.
will get not through. Brendan Rodgers' throw will not be on time, and it would be offline. But I feel like they should consider that a base hit. I don't know what they're gonna call that. Yeah, they're gonna say a base hit. Oh, that'll bring in Bellinger 0 for 1, and the first pitch jammed them up. Hit the left field, and the Rockies will continue to have the lead going into the bottom of the 5th. Oh, Trevor Story leading lead off. Leading off the bottom of the 5th, 2 for 2, and taking strike 1.
Taken for a strike on the inside.
2 doubles for Story. Good leadoff man for the Rockies as this one's hit, and Beatty will ground it, throw it to first. 2 outs.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
All right, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. And now they're bringing in Ender Inciarte 0 for 2.
First pitch, here it comes.
Alright, first pitch changeup, hit, and Seager will field it, throw it to first. 2 outs.
Throw on first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th.
Alright, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting.
And now that will bring in Nolan Arenado.
And in next, it'll be the
Ball for one. Hit the center. And Cody Bellinger will catch it to end the bottom of the fifth. A 4-pitch inning for Clayton Kershaw. He needed that one. Alright, I'll bring in Max Muncy. Tyler Clippard and Adam Ottavino warming in the bullpen for the Rockies. I didn't know they got him. So the Yankees traded Ottavino back to the Rockies. I wonder how it feels for Adam Ottavino to be back at Coors Field. 0-1. And now 0-2.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think.
Alright, 0-2, and now the pitch, 1-2.
Pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Alright, 1-2, and now outside 2-2.
Sometimes you just need to make sure your opponent isn't too comfortable up there, and that's just what he did right there.
2-2, the pitch, 3-2, yes.
He tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3.
3-2. Hit to center field, and this will be caught. 1 out. Hit a little too hard right there, but a good swing. Oh, that'll bring in Seager 1 for 2. Alright, ball 1.
Pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Oh, 1-0. Hit to right field for a base hit.
Base hit to right.
So Seager 2 for 3 in this game. 90 pitches for John Gray. Probably going to get pulled sooner than later. They've sat down Ottavino and started warming up Zach Rosscup. And now that'll bring in Will Smith 0 for 2. Ball 1.
Pitch out. Nothing doing.
Alright, 1-0 to Smith.
No errors for the Dodgers thus
1-0 pitch. Hit fouled.
Sit back long enough and the count evens up at 1-1.
Anything into the gap might score Corey Seager. Oh, 1-1. 2-1. Trying to score Seager. Trying to tie up the ball game right now. That's on our mind. 2-1. Hit, and this one will get through. Seager's on his way to third, and he will be safe easily. So base hit for Will Smith. That will bring in Jock Peterson. And they'll probably bring in Rosscup now and do the matchup. And we might bring in a righty. I don't know. We'll see what they do here. Could bring in Chris Taylor. Yep, they're going to bring in Rosscup. Watch. Yep. Rosscup versus Peterson. And we're gonna see what Peterson can do here. It's lefty versus lefty. First pitch. Oh, check swing. That would score a run. Oh my goodness, I didn't even mean to do that. But it's a 3-3 ball game here in Colorado. As I did not even mean to check swing. Wow, that was interesting. Seager will score. Will Smith will advance to second. And this ball's hit the right field. If this one drops, yeah, it's dropped. An RBI single for Clayton Kershaw, 4-3 Dodgers. Wow. Clayton Kershaw must feel happy about that one. He's like, you know, I've been hit around. I might as well get myself a base hit and an RBI. Now that will bring in Mookie Betts. This is 1 for 3. Rosscup, first pitch to Betts. Ball 1. No yet for a Dodger home run in this game. Will it happen tonight? 1-0, and now the 1-0 pitch from Rosscup. 2-0.
And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened.
Pitch to Mookie Betts. Rosscup will be hit to center. This one will be caught to end the inning.
And that's the third out. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Dodgers lead it 4-3.
Alright, let's go to the bottom of the 6th. Josh Bell will lead it off. Clayton Kershaw with the first pitch. Strike 1.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
1 and now the 0-1, 12-6.
And it's quickly 0-2.
We'll get to that. Alright, 0-2, now the changeup. will strike him out. 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. This is Kershaw's last inning of work, so first K of the game. Man, he needed that one. Oh, that'll bring in Blackman. Not because the pitch count's high, just because he's giving up 3 runs. I'd rather let the bullpen try and end this game and let's have a clean slate maybe. The 0-1, 12-6, strike 2. Good pitch right there from Clayton Kershaw. The 0-2 fastball inside to Blackman from Kershaw will be a strikeout. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, that'll bring in Yasiel Puig. 1 for 2 with the solo shot. First pitch changeup, strike 1. Alright, 0-1 and now the 0-1 pitch. Hit the left, and Betts will catch it. And maybe he'll stay in, I don't know. We'll see. Good 6 innings of work, 3 runs, 57 pitches for Clayton Kershaw. We'll start warming up. Let's go with Caleb Ferguson and Josiah Gray. Let them warm up next to each other. Alright, 0 for 3 is Turner, 1-0. Turner trying to continue that hit streak, 1-0, and now 1-1.
That one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul.
Alright, 1-1. 1-2.
Off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Oh, 1-2. Hit into deep center field. Not even deep, just into center and 1 out.
And that's the first out of the inning.
Now
next for the Dodgers, Matt Beatty.
2 for 2.
First pitch of the at-bat.
First pitch, ball 1. I mean strike 1.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Alright, 1-1.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game.
Alright, 1-2.
Play 12, 1-2 to count.
Alright, 1-2 and now the 1-2 pitch. 2-2.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Alright, 2-2 and a strikeout.
So the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Alright, 2 outs, and now that'll bring in Bellinger 0 for 2. Swinging at the first one, strike 1. Cody Bellinger struggling in this ball game. The 0-1. And now 0-2.
Strike, and now it's 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and
All
put
right,
up a little bit of resistance, but
and
that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
2 out, nobody on.
There we go, 2, and now the pitch popped up, and Story will catch it. Rogers, I don't know why he made Trevor Story run across the field like that, but that's how it'll be. And we're gonna bring in Caleb Ferguson. So Clayton Kershaw pitches 6 innings, 57 pitches. Could have had a better day for sure. 3 runs given up, and Ferguson with the first pitch will be hit to right. And good old Betts will catch it, 1 out. Kenley Jansen has today off no matter the situation. Especially because, you know, I'm not letting him really close games right now, especially since the game in Chicago. But, you know, yesterday when he came in, got out of that bases loaded jam, that proved a lot that he wants to be the closer, but he knows he's gonna have to earn his spot back. And we'll see. Bruce Gratterall will probably take it over, and I think that's why I have Josiah Gray warming in the bullpen right now. Because, or, you know, I could throw in Joe Kelly. That's who I should throw in. But I want Josiah Gray to have a pressure situation just because I want to see how he can handle it.
Not close with the off-speed
And I know
pitch taken
Ferguson
for a
can
ball.
handle him because he's been in big pressure situations, and sometimes he'll come out and just pitch in
2-2
games where
are the Colorado
we have
catchers.
blowouts. But right now it's kind of a pressure situation because we're up by one. We need to keep the lead in the 1-1 fastball. We'll strike him out. Traps. 1 for 3 is Dom Nunez, and that will bring in a pitch hitter in Daniel Murphy. So lefty versus left again. Murphy 290, 40 home runs and 43 RBIs. Not starting as much probably because Josh Bell is the new Rocky, but you know still coming into games. Look, pitch hit appearance and trying to have a good at bat so he can get his buddy Trevor Story up. And if Trevor Story comes up, that's when we might put in Josiah Gray. 2-0 in the 2-0 changeup, 2-1. Because it'd be righty versus righty. And Gray has that slider away I could throw to Story. Ferguson would have to throw it inside to Trevor, but Muncy will ground it, throw it to first for Ferguson, and Daniel Murphy won't get a base hit, so that worked in our favor as Tyler Clippard will be the pitcher, 3.43 ERA. And Max Muncy will lead off the top of the 8th. Yeah, first pitch from Clippard, ball 1. 47,283 fans here in attendance on this Friday night at Coors Field, now 1-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think
Yeah,
that pitch was
1-1 and now hit, and this ball will get through for a base hit.
And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. The leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. It's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
All right, that'll bring in Corey Seager, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. First pitch will be hit to left, and 1 out. Yasiel Puig will catch that one. 1 out here in the top of the 8th. Oh, that'll bring in Will Smith.
He reached on a single last time and later wound up.
All right, there goes Max Muncy. That one's fouled. Tyler Clippard kind of throws slow pitches, so I feel like if I could get a good jump, I might be able to swipe a bag.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go
1-1 and now 2-1. I mean 1-2.
Pitch out of the zone, indeed. It's strike 2.
All right, 1-2 and now the pitch. Oh, once we get back safely.
Back in. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Oh, strikeout.
Splitter swung on him. Missed that time. And that'll be
Splitter.
out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance.
Yeah, that'll bring in Peterson, 1 for 3.
Hey, a strikeout always works too.
Muncy leading. Muncy going.
On its way.
And a swing and a miss. And Max Muncy. Oh, what? Bro, his foot was totally there first. Let's take another look at that. Can we get a look at...
We're back to Friday Night Baseball.
What? Oh no! When Max Muncy was safe initially, but when he popped up, Trevor Story tagged him out. Wow. Alright, that'll bring in Josiah Gray. That was odd. 5th game, 5.2 innings, 3.18 ERA. 6 strikeouts, 0 walks so far in the majors. Not a lot of innings of work, but here we go. First pitch will be hit to right. And 1 pitch, 1 out against these Rockies. And I feel like, I feel like this is the heart of their lineup. You got Story, you got Ender Inciarte, who should get on, and then you got a lot of speed, and then you got the big pop Nolan Arenado. So kind of think this is the heart of their lineup. As Inciarte is 0 for 3. First pitch from Gray will be strike 1. Alright, 1 and now the 0-1 fastball from Josiah Gray will be hit, and Ender Inciarte just tied this ball game up. That was a good pitch, but that was just a better swing from Ender Inciarte. I cannot lie, that fastball had a lot of movement when I let it go, and Ender Inciarte just hit a 435 feet home run. And ball one from Gray to Nolan Arenado. 1-0. And now 2-0. So Clayton Kershaw's win is out of the factor now. 2-0, and now the 2-0 fastball to Nolan will be fouled, strike one. Josiah Gray gives up a home run to Ender Inciarte when I really felt like that was the easiest person to try and get out in this inning. But it doesn't turn out to be that way.
Stepping in, Josh Bell. He'll look to bounce back.
Well, that'll bring Josh Bell 1 for 3.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
First pitch, strike one.
Didn't quite
Ball
catch
one.
the zone there. Ball one.
Alright, 1-0, and now the 1-0 slider from Gray to Bell. With the left field, and that ball will drop.
Not for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
Josh Bell trying to tag on that throw to first, but we don't get him. Bad mistake, but this game is tied thanks to Ender Inciarte. Man, that was a bomb, bro. 435 feet. Where did that ball land? Can't see it in the lights. There it is. Second deck. Beautiful. All right, Peterson will lead off the inning. We're going to start warming up. Let's warm up Dylan Floro in the bullpen. 3.00 ERA.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. Here we go
Ball
with
one.
inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Alright, 1-0 and now 2-0.
That's wide, 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitch or a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free
Alright,
passes.
so
this
walk
way.
to Peterson.
Lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is
Alright,
pretty
so
alarming.
we're not bringing Wickham here. I want to bring in Wilson, but we're both from Colorado, and I feel like I want to have the first AB here in Denver. You know, in every other game, I'd let Frankie hit first, but first pitch from Clippard hit the left center field. Oh my goodness, I got under it. One out here in the top of the ninth.
And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's Mookie Betts. One away.
Well, that'll bring Betts 1 for 4.
Represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however.
All right, 1 for 4. First pitch, ball 1.
Swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
1-0.
All right, 1-0.
And
Hit the
he gets
center
under this one.
field,
This
right
is
center,
lifted
but that will
into
be
center
caught.
field. Inciarte is there, 2 gone. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's
All
the
right,
first
pitch to
pitch.
Turner, hit the center.
High in the air out to center field. Inciarte is going to have room out there as he puts this away.
All right, so the top of the ninth did not go the way we wanted. We did not score any runs. That will bring in Dylan Floro, 32nd game, 36 innings, 3.00 ERA. 4-4 ball game here in the bottom of the ninth. If the Rockies score, they win this game. And they have not, I don't think they've beat us yet this season. So they want to do it here. 0-2 now to Dylan Floro. This has been an interesting game for the Dodgers, man. Our bullpen, Josiah Gray gave up a run. Caleb Ferguson pitched great. Clayton Kershaw had an interesting start. We're yet to hit a home run in this game, which we've hit so many home runs this week in Chicago that I thought I'd come here and dominate at Coors Field, as that's all 3 according to the umpire. That was a good pitch. But here we are. You know, the Rockies are the only team in this series to have hit a home run, and Blackman just reached with the chopper down to third, but right in front of the play, and that'll be a base hit. So watch the stolen base. Sam Hilliard Alright, first pitch.
That'll be a wise decision.
Slider, ball one.
Go-ahead run.
79 miles per hour over there at first. He knows what he's doing. 79 miles per hour. Probably not that fast, but good speed. 1-1. Alright, 1-1 change up. 1-2.
Strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knee.
Alright, 1-2 slider from Florida Puig.
Now a
Will
chopper
be
to
hit.
second.
Beatty
This'll
with
be a
maybe
tough
turn 2 here. One and only one.
First, but
So
not
don't
in
get the
time.
lead runner. I'll take that.
Took a pretty long time.
That ball was chopped and Beatty had to charge on it. If that ball would have been hit harder, we would have been able to turn 2. But that was just a chopper, and Beatty had to charge it, then throw to second. And Seager tried to turn 2, but could not get that. And now they'll bring in Brendan Rodgers. 1 for 3. Watch Puig go. He's leading pretty wide. We're gonna throw down. Let him know we're looking at him. 1-0. Alright, 1-0. Puig leading off. The throw over and safe. Alright, 1-0. Now the 1-0 sinker. 1-1. Good pitch right there from Dylan Floro. Alright, 1-1 change up. The pitch hit. And Beatty will only be. Beatty won't get no out. I should have an E4 on Matt Beatty. I threw it to first, tried to get the second out when I should have went to second. So that one was on me, I think. Without bringing Dom Nunez, I know that one was on me. I should have went to second, but I went to first, tried to get another out, and the throw was bad. So it was a bad decision by me, and it was a bad decision by me going to first. But a bad throw from Matt Beatty, the 1-1 pitch. Alright, 1-2. And the 1-2 changeup pretty much in the dirt will be 2-2. Floro, 2-2 sinker inside to Dom Nunez. Hit the left center field. This ball's carrying. Puig will tag. Probably nope. He's gonna stay. Smart move because we maybe would have got him. That relay was pretty good. Alright, that'll bring in Raimel Tapia. Hitting 307, 11 home runs, and 34 RBIs this season for Tapia. First pitch sinker, strike one. Story on deck. The 0-1 slider. Angered. At 0-2. Alright, 0-2 changeup outside. Will be fouled. Tapia got a piece of it. Alright, the 0-2 fastball slide step will be hit the left, and this will end the game. The Rockies walk it off. Man, 5-4. Tapia just being able to swing that bat. Didn't just got the end of the bat and they won this game. Man, that sucked. Yasiel Puig, player of the game, was the winning run. So
it wasn't a huge offensive day for him.
Man, that was a struggle. Tyler Clippard with the win, Dylan Floro with the loss. The error came back to haunt us, but just a sloppy game. So tomorrow, hopefully, we can play better. We'll have Buehler on the mound. We'll see what we can do. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's game. Man, this is our second loss of the week, and in a walk-off fashion. That's heartbreaking.